That's Burk's big entrance. Superstar Burk.
Hello, friends.
Let me
do this. Let me see if I can do this right. How's that?
That was damn good.
Why?
But the antithesis of that
Yes.
is the director who's doing this movie, which I am absolutely over the moon about, is Arun Matheswaran.
Yeah.
Love his movies. They're some of the best Indian movies I've seen. He's done 3 of 3. Rocky, Captain Miller, and Sani Kaidaham, which I probably did not say right. But I loved all of those. And they have that beautiful, artful, like art housey thing, black and white photography mixed with gritty, just real. And Rocky is considered one of the most violent movies ever made, which they have not seen Terrifier. Maybe, but it was violent, but the screener that we got cut all the violence out of it, which was
really.
And sometimes they do that weird censorship in a lot of Indian films. This is Tamil, so usually they're a little more forgiving. So you saw scenes that could have been very violent and disturbing, but you did not actually see it. So I'm assuming it's one of the most violent movies ever made, but it was edited. But it's also an incredible performance by the lead actor.
Well, this what we're going to take a look at is a title teaser for a film called DC. And what's kind of interesting as who's starring it is Lokesh Kanagaraj, who is like
a huge director,
a great huge filmmaker. So his first. It's his first in front of the camera, his first time. So that's kind of
he is very handsome, number one. So that makes sense. That tracks.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yes, he is. You gotta be a director, and if you're good looking, you also need to be an actor. That's how it works. I'm just saying.
Interesting.
Do that.
And I was trying to figure out there's no release date for the film, so this is really early on in the marketing. Yeah, it's the title teaser. It's a teaser for the title.
Teaser for the title, and then the title also sounds temporary. It's DC, which doesn't sound like a real title. So we'll see what happens. You never know.
Yeah.
I have a lot of faith in this director. I'm very excited about this. And this director is directing another great director who directed Leo and movies like that. So it's and who did the music, Mark?
Anirudh.
Oh my God. He does all the great.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
he's number one in the world there in Indian cinema. What's interesting, the title, I think you're right, because of what DC to me, I think of the comics, and I also think of our erstwhile nation capital.
Yeah.
So
you think of our nation's capital? That's what you think of?
After
I try not to think about it.
It's ingrained in my head.
I'd rather talk about DC comics than DC capital.
Me too.
Yeah, so DC, and probably means something else. Well, maybe they'll tell us what this means when we see the actual teaser. Let's check it out.
Let's do it.
Very excited. Ready? Yes.
All right. Hold the work and.
Oh. There ain't nobody. Oh, I love the music. Who can love me like you? I'm lost in your starlight. I keep falling through. Lost in your starlight. Oh, my mama say, keep you away. You're a heartbreaker, so shake a love faker, turning me on. And I still wanna stay. Oh my God. There ain't nobody. Who can love me like you?
You ready?
That last shot is what I'm talking about. This guy is such a great filmmaker. Just so beautiful, and artsy. Loved it.
Was that Van Gogh Starry Night in the background I saw? Or
yeah.
Yes.
Maybe?
Got a little of that in there.
So what you think of that? I felt it. The song was kind of good. It was like, it was in English, which was kind of a nice little change of pace for us.
Kind of got like a nostalgic R&B vibe to it with that groovy kind of groove going. Very
unusual.
Yeah.
Like Philly soul vibe.
Yeah.
A little bit,
yeah.
And But then you got this sort of, Shining-esque hallway, with this ridiculous amount of blood on the walls.
The guy completely covered with blood, like he was dipped in a vat of blood, or he was in the lobby of the Overlook Hotel during the filming of the trailer for the
elevator
Shining.
scene.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting because the whole thing was kind of mirror theme. So we have him walking down this bloody hallway, then we have her walking down the hallway. It wasn't bloody, and then the gestures were the same. I thought that was interesting that they were in their own worlds but doing the same thing. And so I'm like, what is that gonna, and then they end on a shot of her looking over at the mirror. He's in the mirror, and they're not they're sort of separated but almost in a different look.
Interesting.
I love this guy so much.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Well, it's intriguing, but I mean, I don't know anything about
the just movie. Title teaser.
Yeah.
We don't know anything.
And
that's probably the only thing they've shot. Not coming out till summer?
It said summer 2026. So we're
you know what's good about that? Lots more promos and songs. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
And maybe they'll explain what the title means.
It's probably somebody's name, like somebody's initials.
We're seeing a little bit of what I think makes him a special filmmaker is that he knows how to frame a shot. He'd by a great cinematographer with him.
Somebody said The Shining, something about The Shining, and then we were talking about the blood and everything.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's a horror film. Like, I wonder if it.
Oh, that would be cool.
If it really does kind of have a reference to The Shining, and I mean, kind of a reference to the vibe of The Shining, because, those looking straight down the hallway shots, very Kubrick, very Stanley Kubrick always did these perfectly symmetrical framing, with the perspectives looking down, and also that look on his face, could be interpreted as the Kubrick stare.
Vasant Ravi is the actor who was in Rocky, and he has the same exact look as Lokesh does in this movie. The big shaggy hair, very lean, kind of scary looking. Everybody needs to try to find Rocky. Problem is, it's not released anywhere because they tried to ban it because it was too violent. Oh
yeah,
which is saying a lot,
Yeah.
But if you dig deep, you can find it somewhere. But that's a crime because the movie's incredible and has that same kind of artfulness to it, like really well framed shots and long, quiet, long shots, and like lots of huge master shots with like just him small in the distance, like things happening and just letting space happen, which I think right. to do, like following someone in a quiet moment, but it's kind of building and you're uneasy because of that. Just people don't know how to use the quiet in movies anymore, which I think is sort of what this trailer did a little bit. We had the song, but it was mostly just a guy walking down the hallway. Blood was intriguing. And then that just beautiful, artful scene at the end. It's just very quiet. Like, what's happening? They could have ended on a big blah, but they didn't. I know, but they did not do that, which I'm very excited. So we have just the thumbnail, but him with a gun and her. So we have that Starry Night behind him again. And it looks like, is it split down the middle and doubled? Like the mirror thing seems to be happening a little bit.
Well, I got some information on the DC. If you
good. Okay. What is it?
So Lokesh plays Devadas, and Wamiqa, who is the female, plays Chandra. So Devadas and
DC.
Chandra. It's a retelling of Sarat Chandra Chattopadhyay's epic Bengali novel Devdas. So
Devdas. Oh my God. Okay, so Devdas has been done a couple times. And I've seen them all, and they've all been incredible. Devdas was a Shah Rukh Khan movie. The Shah Rukh Khan movie started off, and then we had the Devdi, which was a remake that was a super modern one that was very cool, very edgy, and it was all about like prostitution and like it was like way more edgy than usually you're used to seeing, especially for the story. But this is gonna be great then. I'm so excited about this movie.
Title teaser, and Kathy mentioned there's going to be a lot more marketing, probably some songs because the song was kind of very catchy and Anirudh, and more teaser trailers, motion posters, possibly.
Motion posters. It doesn't seem like a song kind of thing. He doesn't really do songs, but but it's
Anirudh.
We'll have a cool soundtrack. We'll have like a cool song with scenes from the movie, hopefully. But this will be cool because it's a very edgy, scary story, but so it's gonna be really good. But love on the opposite sides of the tracks. He's in love with a prostitute who then, it's got all kinds of stuff going on in it. So very excited to see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks interesting. Right. And that kind of groovy R&B soul kind of stuff is interesting to add to the ambience.
I love that too.
Good.
It's really good. I like it too because Anirudh does a lot of big anthems, which are very easily catchable. He's the king of that, like making very like memorable, anthems. But when he just kind of brings in this cool kind of jazzy thing, he does that too. Perfection.
And it kind of had an old vibe to it. I think there was some like surface noise from an LP, you know, like it sounded like and it had that analog warmth, like it was recorded with a analog, at least, you know, analog preamps or something to give it that kind of warm vibe, like maybe recorded it and then put it on reel to reel and then mastered from reel to reel or something. It had a real organic feel to it. So
think school. Of how much incredible stuff we just saw in a few mere seconds.
Yeah.
Now imagine that being 2 hours of that.
Or 4 hours.
His movies are lean.
With an intermission.
Cool.
Yeah. Very excited. Let us know what you think of this title teaser. What you got? Any other info? We would love to hear it because, oh my gosh, I'm a huge fan. Can't wait. All right.
And more DC stuff to come. For sure.
DC.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.